So you may or may not know I'm a bit of a Marvel geek, into other things as well, like Star Wars. Just like a bit of adventure, not having to think too much when you watch your entertainment, your films and your programs and things. One of the ones that I do love particularly is Guardians of the Galaxy. Now they're pretty niche characters, but they've become quite iconic because it's pretty funny. And one part of it is the soundtrack. And it kind of reminded me of lots of music that I like without even realising that I like it. So I seek out the playlists now on Spotify, and one track that is quite quirky, and if you listen to it in the story, is actually quite profound in a lot of ways. That's the Pina Colada song. You may or may not know it. Just look up the Pina Colada song on YouTube or Spotify, and if you listen through it, it's about a guy who's got bored in his relationship, got bored with kind of what he's doing because he thinks he's into completely different things than his girlfriend. So in the song, he takes out an advert in the newspaper listing the things that he likes, which is like pina coladas, walks on the beach, getting caught in the rain, all these sorts of things. So he takes out this advert, places it in the newspaper, and the person that responds turns up at this meeting point that's put in this advert. Obviously, this is pre-dating app days and things like that. Clearly, before men and women were encouraged to communicate better. The person who responds is his current girlfriend, who he thinks he's bored of. And they realise that they like all these things, they just haven't talked about it. And it's just that shift in perspective of what you're already doing and changing the perspective of why and how and what. That perspective change for health and fitness really can be around looking at the results that you're getting and not being beholden to the scale weight. A lot of people focus on burning calories with their workout, and wanting that to translate into a change in what it says on the scales. Now, that's a part of the picture. It can be something to look at, but things like body measurements, photos, and even more importantly, focusing on what you can do, how you perform, what your body can actually do. It's an amazing thing, the human body. And if we take that perspective off from one thing, thinking that this is what we want, and actually look at a different perspective of what we can do and how we can improve that, then actually those other changes will probably happen as a byproduct and as well as. So in terms of weight, getting that progression of the reps and the weight that you're using slowly over time, looking at cardiovascular activities, use your Strava, note down your times for your distances or for how far you can go in a certain time if you use gym-based cardio equipment. And those improvements means the body's got to be changing, which ultimately will get positive results for you in your body composition, how your body looks, how it measures, how you feel. And I think certainly the last year or so has certainly began to switch the focus from just training for weight loss or whatever it is to focusing actually on health and fitness. And that's a good thing.